Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to LeggLife and welcome back to Zihuatanejo, Mexico. It is yet again a beautiful day in paradise. We woke up, we have the doors to our room open, the fresh tropical air blowing in, the sun is shining. We just got breakfast delivered, I'll show you that in a minute, but today we have a beach day. We have booked a trip to Isla Ixtapa, I believe is what it's called. It is an island off the coast of Ixtapa, about, maybe a half an hour away from here. They're gonna pick us up in a little over an hour. So we need to eat breakfast, get ready, get our beach bag packed so that we can go enjoy a beautiful day on an island beach. How perfect does that sound? First, let me show you outside. Again, absolute perfection today. And speaking of perfection, we just had room service, breakfast delivered. Wanted to eat something before we left. We got, let's see, we got fruit, we've got papaya. Oh, let's switch it up today. Papaya, cantaloupe, pineapple, green apple looks like. Got yogurt, some granola, sausage and toast, and it looks like, ooh, we got strawberry jam. So there's our breakfast. All right, bye room. We will see you after our beach day. Sherry Beth, you ready? Mm-hmm. We just got word that our bus is here. Oh, very nice. Very comfortable, and it's got air conditioning. Look at how cool this statue is. Reminds me of Princess Ariel's dad. You can see a lot of boats up on the beach. We saw a number of people kind of bringing in a lot of fish that they caught. They were kind of filleting them over there. Looks like we have the line up here to get on one of the boats to take us across to the island. It's really cool watching the water splash up. Like breaks on those waves. And then breaks here. All right, now we are heading out on the dock. They just checked our bag. You can see we got all sorts of birds, pelicans diving in the water here. We're gonna get on one of these boats and head over to the island. Here comes our boat in right now. We were gonna get on the last one and then a giant wave came.
Pushed it out.
Pushed it out. So now we're gonna wait on this one. We have made it. Oh my gosh, look at this. So there are 3 beaches here and they're all very close. We can walk to all of them. Look at this. We got like this swing right here. These are gonna be our chairs. This is our little table. So each kind of restaurant's divided by color. You can see ours is orange. We are at, I think it's Lily Cipriani. This is like the Coral Beach. It's where most of the people go snorkeling. Sherry Beth, what do you think? All right, so with the package that we booked, we get lunch. We're not hungry, so we're not gonna order yet because we're still here for several hours. We also get 1 drink that could be a beer, a soda, a bottle of water. We got a bottle of water because I don't really want a beer. I want a mango daiquiri. Now, I can get it in a pineapple. And honestly, before we leave, I may get it in a pineapple. The food here looks really good. One thing that is interesting, there's no electricity on this island. Right. There is no, obviously, refrigeration on this island. Mm-hmm. So everything they serve is fresh. Yep.
You said like they have fishermen out there like packing the fish and then they cook it because they can't refrigerate it at all.
Yeah, everything here is like open flame grilling, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah. My mango daiquiri has arrived. Oh my gosh, it's very full. I need to drink it quick. All right, well, I finished my mango daiquiri. It is hot. I think we are gonna go to the other side of the beach, which is kind of the main swimming beach. Get in the water, which will hopefully help us cool off, and then come back here and just kind of sit and relax for a little bit. Just got done swimming. It was wonderful. Really helped cool us off. Now I think we're gonna sit in the sun for a little bit, do some reading. You can see lots of groups out snorkeling. That's, so this side of the island that we're sitting on is, I might have said this earlier, is like the Coral Beach. So that's kind of the big snorkeling side. And then we just walked across to the other side, which is like maybe 60 feet to the swimming side. And then there is a third beach on the island as well. I got my book. I got my beach chair. I got my sunshine. Ocean waves. It's hard to imagine how this could be better. Alright, I started my second drink. What the heck is this? This is the most ridiculous thing. Oh my gosh. There's straws. I guess I drink it from up there? What the heck is that? So I figured out how you drink it. The whole top comes off. The drink is inside. This is ridiculous. So we ordered some food and he just said, this is hot salsa. Be careful. Now I'm very intrigued at how hot this is. Sherry got a little plate of nachos. Hey, sure, you should just pile this stuff on there. No? Alright. Okay, I just tried this. It's so hot. In fact, it's so hot that this is a comical amount of salsa. I like hot food. I like hot stuff. That, like, I think that would be enough for me. Oh my gosh. My food just came. I ordered the grilled fish that came from right there. And then they have a lady over making handmade tortillas. And I'm so glad I got all those. There's lunch. All right, the more I eat, the more this sauce gets normal to me. At first I could just do like a little dab of it. Now this is what my little tortillas look like. But there's still so much left. Well, we just got the word that we are leaving here in 10 minutes.
15, he said.
Oh, he said 15 minutes? This has been a pretty relaxing place to call home today, that's for sure. I've been playing a game because I'm on vacation and I make games out of everything where I'm rating the waves that come in as far as like how strong they are. See this one? Nope, it's not gonna be very strong. We've had waves come up much farther. Probably to about where my finger is. Right there is about the high score. That's how I've spent most of my day. Sherry thinks I'm ridiculous.
Well, I said, you know, our cat, Cappy, turns everything into a toy. Doesn't matter what it is, everything's a toy. He turns everything into a game. Everything's a game.
You're not wrong.
I know.
I want to show you some of the rest of the island. They do have a little like hand washing station. There's a little shop over there that sells different kind of beach stuff. So there's a few different restaurants and stuff here. The island's kind of divided up, so this little area with hammocks is for one of the restaurants. You can see over here we've got like little swings. It's just really pretty. They've taken really good care of it. In fact, we've seen multiple times people out here kind of raking the sand. And then over there, you guys can see, that is the beach that Sherry and I swam at. That is the beach where people are snorkeling. So it's really, really close. Here's part of the kitchen area. You can see this is like the tortilla area. Got somebody here making tortillas a little bit earlier. Yeah, I'm really glad we came here. This was a fun way to spend a day. In fact, here's a helpful map. I don't think I've shown you guys this. So we are staying in Ziwa, right over here. We're currently out here in Isla Ixtapa, right there. But Ixtapa's kind of the town next to it that is definitely more resort town. Feels like a lot of the cruise ship ports, to be honest with you. A lot of the chains, even things like Senor Frogs we saw, they have like Holiday Inns and all that. Whereas Ziwa feels more traditional, which is actually the reason we chose it. And there have been a number of kind of vendors walking through, asking if you wanted to buy stuff. You can see we've got a couple of musicians over here offering to play. We are leaving the island, and one of the deers that lives here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Gosh, he's kind of in the shadows. Of course, sure, he's getting photos of it. Is right back up there. Oh, you can kind of see it moving. That's fun. I'd read online about the deer they have here. So it's cool to actually get to see one. Making our way back out to the dock where we will get on a boat and head back. What a beautiful day. It is hot though. We are on the boat about to head back to Playa Linda. And just like that, we are back at Playa Linda. I will say we had a little bit of a, whoa, watching the pelicans dive is awesome. We had a little bit of a rough landing. Our boat smashed against the walls, but we made it. Here in the sign they talk about some of the different sea turtles, which is exciting for us because in just a few days, we are gonna go do our baby sea turtle release. And oh my gosh, you guys, we cannot wait for that. Bye, Ariel's dad. We had fun hanging out with you today. Well, we thought we were going right back to the vehicle, and then he said, I want to show you the crocodiles. What the heck? And as we head apparently to crocodiles, we're passing a bunch of little restaurants that smell amazing. Okay, so right in here are crocodiles. In fact, there's one. Oh, it's right back. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm saying I can zoom in. I'm sure I got a pretty good photo. So I can focus on that.
Staring at me.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. We don't have those in Alaska. This just turned into a beach and crocodile tour, which was very, very unexpected. I'm not mad about it, just unexpected. We've got an iguana right here. He said that a lot of times the crocodiles in here will eat the iguanas. That'd be crazy to see. Danger, crocodiles, do not enter. Yep, do not have to tell me twice. This is very fitting. We have a crocodile statue and an iguana statue. There are a number of them over there, and there's one swimming. Dang. That's pretty cool. You're about to see that croc swim right through there. Look at that. So cool. We're back in the van. There's another group of 4 that is with us. They are staying in Ixtapa, so we're gonna drop them off first, and then they'll take us back to our resort, where we are very, very excited to shower. Cold shower, so hot. And I'm afraid I might have burned. We'll see. All right, friends, full confession. It is almost 9 p.m. and we've already slept for like 2 hours. Whoops. We laid down, and you know how when you spend all day in the sunshine, it just zaps your energy? We laid down and neither of us expected to fall asleep. We certainly didn't expect to fall asleep for 2 hours. We're just so groggy and tired still. My gosh, the sun kicked our butts today, but we're hungry. And so we thought, we want to keep sleeping, but we're afraid that if we keep sleeping, we eventually are gonna wake up like god awful early and be super hungry because we haven't eaten since hours and hours ago. So we just ordered something really small from room service. It's gonna be delivered. We're gonna eat it and then hopefully go back to sleep and pick you guys up tomorrow morning, where the first thing I have planned is a massage at 10 a.m. So good night, friends. Well, good morning, friends. We slept amazing last night. I'll tell you all about that. But I'm sitting out here on our balcony doing my morning reading. All sorts of birds in the palm trees above me just singing their morning songs. What a way to wake up. So we told you last night that we slept for 2 hours. Then we woke up and had a quick room service dinner. And my hope was that we were gonna be able to go back to sleep. Because you know how sometimes when you take a nap, like your body just wakes up? Well, our bodies did not. We ended up sleeping for 10 more hours. We got like 12 hours of sleep last night. Oh my gosh, we needed it. After the beach day yesterday, it's like the sun just zapped us of our energy, and it felt so good to sleep so much. Sherry and I both woke up feeling great this morning. I have a massage here in a little bit. Like I said, I just finished my daily reading from my book that I'm reading in the mornings. And I'm just sitting out here enjoying the birds, the sound of the waves below. And I can't even tell you how much I have loved every single morning getting up and coming out here, sitting in the sunshine and just waking up to this view. I definitely feel very fortunate to have 3 weeks of this. I am back from my massage, and holy cow, what a way to, there goes Sherry, she's really cute today. what a way to wake up. Massages first thing in the morning are the best, the very best. However, it is now, let me check the time, 10:43. We have not eaten, so we are gonna go get breakfast. Some of the plans for today, we don't really know. There's one thing we know for sure we want to do. We're hoping the weather cooperates. So every Sunday in Ziwa, down kind of in the town center, they have like a cultural performance with dance and with songs. And we want to go down and check that out. That's at like 7 tonight. They have a bunch of food vendors and different things that set up around the area. And so our hope is to go check that out this evening. We also need to do some grocery shopping. We're not sure if we're gonna go back to the supermarket or if we're gonna do that maybe at one of the markets in town. So we will see. So shopping of some sort, picking up food, and then tonight the cultural celebration, which we are so looking forward to. We wanted to do it last Sunday, but we had just gotten in, and so we decided just to like relax last Sunday, so we're definitely doing it tonight. We are down here for breakfast, looking at the menu. I think I'm gonna do French toast. Sherry said she was thinking about waffles. There's a lot that looks good. To start my morning, I went with the banana smoothie again. This is maybe my favorite. Sherry Beth? Just a bottle of water. No margarita?
No margarita.
Not yet. No breakfast margaritas yet. Breakfast has arrived and it's exactly what we were hoping for. French toast and bacon, that looks amazing. Sure, you got the waffles with ham. With the fun little designs on the plate. And we got our syrup, or, nope, not even gonna try to pronounce that. Did they tell you that on your Duolingo?
Arabe sabor.
Arabe sabor maple? Okay. Needless to say, we're not fluent yet. Okay, I'm just a couple bites in, and I gotta tell you guys this. For our Disney fans, do you know the churro waffles on Disney Cruise Line? They have like that cinnamon sugar on the outside. That's exactly what these French toast has. It's like a cinnamon sugar crust. Oh my gosh. Well, when we're back home in Alaska, Sundays are like our reset day. It's the day that we get ready for the coming week. And we're gonna do something kind of similar here today. We're actually gonna head back to the supermarket. If you guys remember in a recent vlog, we went to the supermarket, got some breads, got some snacks, got some drinks, some things to have. Well, we've gone through basically all of that stuff. So we're gonna go back and buy stuff for the coming week. Sort of use this Sunday, this afternoon to reset for the coming week. Because it is a hot one outside right now. And so we decided let's use the heat of the day to go be productive. I've got our reusable shopping bags, but I gotta show you guys, how cute does Sherry look? Our friend Sandy sent that to her.
Yeah.
I think it looks amazing.
Thanks.
Perfect for Mexico. We are back going to our favorite spots in Ziwa. My gosh, we have fallen in love with Soriana. It's so weird that we love the store so much. Maybe it's because it's just like, I don't know, it's a similar but different experience than grocery shopping at home.
That's what I was just gonna say, like it's different enough that it's fun, but it also kind of just feels the same.
Yeah, oh, I love it. I think let's start over here with frutas. It's even little things like this, like the fact that the eggs are not refrigerated. Back home in Alaska, eggs always like in some kind of cooler. Not here. Look at the papaya, oh my gosh. Those look delicious. Look at this, you can buy fresh fire roasted jalapenos. This is fresh fire roasted jalapenos, onions, and tomatoes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so far we've got manzanas, apples. That was literally like the one Spanish word I knew from Duolingo. We've got some cantaloupe and we've got some grapes. Now we're gonna get some pastries. And as we learned last time, the way it works is you pick up one of these big pans, hair tongs, and you just go through all of the pastry like displays. You put whatever you want on here and then they total it up at the front of the bakery. Now the hardest decision. What do we want? Gosh, it all looks so good. Like, look at you guys. Look at this. I don't even know what that is. Almond croissants, normal croissants. These look amazing. Looks like bread, cheese. I think there's maybe ham, pineapple on there. Then you have these breads that have like cheese and peppers. That's it. I'm moving to Mexico. Look at all of this. I want to try everything. All right, our tray is filled up. looks good for the week. Sherry just showed me these donuts. Look at them with like the pearls on them.
Like a little gold. They're so pretty.
It's crazy that these are just like at a normal grocery store, because I feel like all of this looks like what would be like a specialty bakery back home. I know I don't speak Spanish, but is that dinosaur meat? Is that dinosaur meat?
Might be.
I've always wanted to try dinosaur meat. Our cart is filling up with lots and lots of very good stuff. All right, we're just walking through like the towel and home section, and this makes me laugh so much. Tucked back behind here is a Corona, an open Corona Extra. Somebody's having a heck of a time shopping, that's for sure. I will say, if we were traveling over Christmas and we were here for like 3 weeks, I would love to come buy a Christmas tree and decorate our room for Christmas. Every grocery store has them, even in Mexico. The rotisserie chickens. Well, I just spent the last probably half an hour, 45 minutes sitting out here reading. I am continuing to make my way about a third of the way through this book, and I am absolutely loving it. I gotta say, sitting out here reading is been one of my favorite parts of this whole vacation. It's just so dang peaceful. All right, friends, we have changed. We are about to head into town, and we're actually going to take one of the local buses. It's basically like the public transportation. It is just a few pesos to get from here into downtown, where we're going tonight for the cultural celebration. It starts at 6:30 or 7, we've heard. So we're gonna get downtown a little bit early, walk around some of the shops, maybe grab some food, and then come back after the celebration. I am bringing my film camera, and it's still pretty nice, looking a little bit cloudy, but I think we're gonna be okay. We're waiting outside of our hotel for the local bus. He said it was how many pesos?
13 a person.
13 pesos a person, which
Take us into downtown.
Which is perfect, because we've been paying like 100 pesos to get downtown. So for both of us, it'll be 26, so like a quarter of the price. All right, we'll give it a try. See how it is. Also, Sherry's fixing me, and could I look like more of a tourist? I'm bringing my film camera, and so I have a vlog camera and a film camera.
Nerd.
I'm okay. That's so rude. The bus has picked us up. Here we go. All right, we are off the bus. That was actually a great experience. The first guy who got on with us was carrying a chainsaw. There goes our bus. Yeah, when chainsaw guy got on, I was like, we'll be just fine. So I think I said this earlier, Sundays are like the cultural celebration in Ziwa. So everybody in the community gathers at it's basically the basketball court right down by the water. Super colorful, super vibrant, beautiful area. It's one of the things that kept coming up on like must-do lists when we were researching Ziwa. So Sunday evening, we've got to go check it out. But it doesn't start for a little while, so we are going to just explore a little bit of the city, maybe get something to eat, and then head down there. Okay, we just passed a restaurant like right back there that when you looked in the window, it was just like a giant open flame grill with just chicken on it. That smelled amazing. All right, so as we were walking, we decided to stop in this place called Los Braseros. We thought we would just grab maybe a drink and then something to snack on. Maybe not full dinner yet, but let's see what they got. All right, so what we ordered was the guacamole. Just got delivered and it looks perfect. They also brought us some pico, more chips, a couple different salsas. This one looks en fuego. Very curious about this one though. And we got a couple drinks on the way. Sherry went with the classic margarita. I went with the pina colada, that of course is like an entire show. Look at that, wow. Well, we did pretty good. Sherry has one chip left. I believe in you, Sherry. You can do this. Now the question, is she gonna finish off the last of the guacamole? Is she going pico? I know she's not going either of those two. Oh, she goes pico. I know exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna do a little bit of both, aren't you? You're gonna do pico first. You're gonna try to not get any of the jalapeno. Yep. Do I know my lady or what? Sherry noticed that this place just reopened. I guess they were remodeled for a few days, or they were closed for a few days for a remodel. It's really nice in here. So apparently we got to see it after the remodel. We finished a little snack, finished our drinks. Now back out on the street, heading down to the cultural celebration. Right across the street is a sushi restaurant. Oh, Sherry. I would try sushi here. Now as we are walking, we are hearing thunder, which may be interesting for the rain situation since we did not bring our raincoats. But we are glad to hear thunder. Look at all the, it's just so pretty here. Here's a little sweet bar. You can see they have fraps, frescas con crema. I see an ice cream shop up there. I found a sports bar for Seahawks and Mariners games coming up, and they have cold friggin' beer. They got football on in there, 2-for-1 margaritas till 6 p.m. Sherry.
Place to be, it says so.
Oh my gosh, this little street is like, look at this, you guys. This is amazing. Restaurants, lots and lots of people out. This is fun. This was one of the little streets I had wanted to find, but I hadn't found yet.
Found it.
We found it. Gosh, there's lots of people out. Lounge bar. Oh, love everything about this. We are getting closer. In fact, right across the street, you can see the backdrop for the celebration. And I had heard that there would be lots and lots of food vendors. And look at this. Indeed, you can see them set up all the way down there. Oh my goodness. And right over here is where we're going. So you can see people already gathering here in the basketball court that is sort of the hub of the waterfront area. And this is something they do every Sunday evening here in Ziwa. This is absolutely amazing. And Sherry commented, she goes, why does everything in this town smell so good?
Everything.
It's like every street you go down is a different smell and it's all delicious. We just walked down that aisle and I could eat everything. Okay, we have our seats right here in the middle. We're kind of back on the basketball court seating. Do you guys see the giant rainbow? It's actually really cool. It's bright, and then you have like the brightness of the colors all around us. Well, the rain has picked up a little bit, and I wonder if they're gonna cancel it. It does not look like it. It looks like instead they're just gonna start it earlier.
Cover the speakers.
Yeah, they covered the speakers with tarps, and they're like, no, let's do it.
Cuando voy por la calle, voy por la sombra, cortándole los pasos a mi patrón. Ay la la, ay la la, ay la 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 la.
So the rain has definitely picked up. We're gonna stay. Gosh darn it. We don't know what to expect. We have no idea how long this goes, but it's fun so far. Okay, so we have determined that the music we saw earlier, we think was just like the sound check.
I think so.
So we think it is about to start in the next 10 or 15 minutes. We're just hanging out, still in the rain, watching kids play mostly basketball, every now and then soccer. All right, well, the weather continues to change. Now we've got lightning over here. Don't know if we're gonna be able to get any flashes of it on the camera, but it just went off. So we'll see how long we hang out here for. I cannot believe the number of people who are still here hanging out in the absolute pouring rain for this. Most cities, this would be totally empty. They might have canceled it. Here, nope, still like a whole bunch of people hanging out, including us, soaking wet. Well, I don't think this is good news. They put all their guitars in the cases. They just took the music off the stand. Almost everybody has now left. I think our first Domingos Culturales may be canceled because of rain. But gosh darn it, we stayed. We tried. We are soaking wet, but we tried. And they just made the announcement. Here's the funny thing. We don't speak Spanish, so we don't know what the announcement said, but everybody's getting up and leaving, so we assume the announcement was something along the lines of it's canceled. But here's the thing.
And they ended with Buenas noches.
They did end with Buenas noches, which is good. We did know that part. We do still have one more Sunday here to try.
Yeah.
I will say, a heck of a memory. A heck of a memory. So you guys saw all of the colorful banners here earlier. I don't think you got to see all the lights though. This entire area is lit up and it's beautiful at night. We just ducked in a store as we are out walking around, trying to avoid some of the rain. It's got some very cool stuff in here. We were just walking past a church that's open, and Sherry was just commenting on the detail around the outside all the way up and over. So many little roses and fish and seahorses. Beautiful. We just stopped in a little booth here and the guy is hand painting. Okay, so we found an ornament that we love and he's gonna paint Zihuatanejo on it and the year. And I wanna show you, look at all of the mugs he makes. And he's like painting them right down there. He is on Instagram. I do wanna just, Ceramicas Vargas is his Instagram. His stuff is awesome. Honestly, like, I kind of want a coffee cup to come home with me too. We just grabbed a taxi and now we are heading back to the hotel. All right, friends, I want to tell you why I love traveling with this one right here and why we just have the most fun. For most people, or for a lot of people, tonight would have been a bust, right? You go to this thing you've been looking forward to. It's been beautiful all day. Just before, like, I mean, a half an hour before it's supposed to start, sprinkles start and then rain. But then you're like, you know what?
We're gonna stick it out.
We're gonna stick it out. And then it gets canceled. You sit there, you're soaking wet. You look like drowned rats. But here's the thing. We had so many fun things happen because of that.
We just got to people watch.
We got to people watch. We got to laugh. We were having so much fun. And then on the walk home, we went to that ceramic booth.
Amazing.
We bought two things. I'll show you those here in a second. And it was so nice.
I mean, we literally stood there and he was just like hand painting these things, and I asked him, like, did you paint all these? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, he's amazing.
Spectacular.
Yep.
And then we got a taxi home. It was the most, I don't know the right word.
He was so impatient. It was hilarious.
Apparently road rage, also a thing in Mexico. Sorry to hit you in the head. Because he was just like, he was mad at the driver that was going
trying
so.
to like weave around this car that was going probably apparently too slow for him.
We're just laughing so hard.
Like, it's fine. We're not in a hurry.
We're on vacation. All of those are things that all those are things that we would have missed out on if we would have been like, just bummed that tonight didn't work out.
And then, I mean, I'm obviously like,
soaking wet.
Rat. So we walk into our hotel and our guy at the front desk is like, did you get a little wet? I was like,
yes.
A little bit.
Yes, we did. My gosh, it was so much fun. What a great night.
What a fun night.
Now I do want to show you the two things we bought from that guy.
Yep, he wrapped them up, so give me a second.
So these were 300 pesos total for the two of them. Mm-hmm. The first one we got is an ornament that, hold on one second. It didn't have, you guys, there's two things we like our ornaments to have, the place we visited and the year.
And if they don't, I will usually put them on there before they land on the tree.
But I don't know if you can see it. He actually wrote.
He put them on there. So we've got Zihuatanejo.
On that side. 2025. And then 2025 on that side.
So I love that.
Amazing. And here's the thing. He had some really pretty black and white ones.
Which I loved, but there's so much color here in Ziwa that we wanted something with color.
That represented the feel of the city. Yeah. Which is color. All right, Sherry, unwrap the next one because I'm excited about this. I really wanted one of the mugs. Mm-hmm. You guys know we have, obviously, the coffee shop, Refuge Coffee, and
he asked if he could put this on there.
And so I was like, hey, could you put Refuge Coffee on this? It's just like a little espresso mug.
Adam had to type it out on his phone.
I had to type it on my phone and show him like what to say. Isn't that cool? I love the teal. The teal. This is like one of the colors that's in our coffee shop. Yep. And I just love that it says Refuge Coffee on there. Isn't that amazing? So lots of espresso. I'm gonna drink out of that. Yeah. 300 pesos. Total. For both. That is essentially $16 US for the ornament that we absolutely wanted, that he wrote the town and the year on there, and a handmade coffee cup with the coffee shop that he just put on there. 16 bucks, a great price for all of that. Okay, you guys, We are standing here at a balcony door in our room. We have all the lights turned off.
Our balcony is not covered.
Our balcony is not covered, so it's raining. That's the reason we're not standing outside. We both just took showers to warm up after sitting outside in the rain. And of course, it's not going to do it now.
The lightning has been lighting up the whole sky. And thunder. Oh.
Oh, yes. Please tell me the camera caught that. Oh.
We don't get storms in Alaska.
We do not get this.
Not
At least in Anchorage where we live, lightning and thunder are like
very rare.
Very, very rare. So we are loving this. See, we're gonna have our own little cultural celebration here.
With lightning and thunder.
With lightning and thunder. Oh my gosh, you guys. It is raining so hard. We have like the door cracked and we're just listening to the rain. Every now and then there's still lightning and thunder. What a fun night. Well, we decided just to order dinner from room service. This sandwich is comically large. Like, it's so tall.
It's 7 sandwiches in one.
I've never had a club sandwich with melted cheese on it. I am not mad about that. But, okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, Cherry, do you remember like Dagwood from like the Archie comics?
Yeah.
He had those giant sandwiches. So this reminds me of. Whoa. See the lightning flash? But before we go eat, we're gonna end the vlog. Friends, thanks for hanging out with us. From a beach day to getting rained out to all of the fun that happened to a comically large sandwich and now getting to sit here and listen to the thunder and lightning snuggled up on the couch. Not a bad evening.
No.
We're gonna end the vlog here because the next vlog tomorrow is Baby Sea Turtle Day.
I'm so excited. I might cry.
Now, I don't know if the weather could impact that. So, if it gets rained out, we'll schedule it another day.
Yeah.
But currently scheduled, we have Baby Sea Turtle released tomorrow.
I'm okay doing it in the rain. I don't care.
I don't care if it's rain. I will, if the lightning is striking the beach next to us, it doesn't matter to me. Just keep the baby sea turtles alive and let's release them into the ocean.
Put a little leaf over them.
That's what I will make 1,000 little umbrellas to cover them to make sure they get to the ocean safely. I cannot wait. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
So hopefully on the next vlog, that is what you will see, is us releasing baby sea turtles into the ocean. And I absolutely cannot wait.
So excited.
Friends, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we'll see you on the next LeggLife video. Bye.